good evening. My name is Travis Cole. You can call me Wonder if you want to. That's what most of my friends do anyway. I am recording this as the first of many installments, hopefully, that I will be doing on. I'll try to put them on YouTube, I guess. If it gets that far, I will be doing a podcast about fantasy football. And I can also do a if anybody has any questions about drone flying, I'm a licensed drone pilot. I'm a licensed forklift driver. Not that anybody would have any questions about that because it's pretty self-explanatory. But if you have any questions about fantasy football, you can definitely reach me at Travis WNDR Cole on Twitter. And then I will try to make a Facebook that's only for fantasy football if I need to do that. I honestly I don't know how far this is going to go. So this is the first episode. I'm trying to get this off the ground essentially, and what you're looking at right now is my rankings. I am trying to become an analyst. I know that probably many people are out there trying to become an analyst. It's probably pretty common because it's fun to do, obviously, and people like football. So, if you would bear with me here, I would like to explain a little bit about how I do my rankings. So, a lot of people they will start out and they'll try and map every single thing that they need to, like just like a analyst getting paid to do it would do, which I would like to do that. I really would, but I don't have that much time. I am right now I'm working for an engineering firm and I basically run a shovel and a forklift and a x-ray and a microscope and drone and all this other crap that probably doesn't warrant me doing this, but I'm going to give this a shot because it's a dream of mine. So to explain a little bit about what I'm doing here, I have honestly, I'm not sure if y'all can see my mouse or not, but I have like Lamar Jackson. I put him with 3,156 passing yards, 30 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, 1,163 yards on the ground, 8 rushing touchdowns, which approximately brings him to about 390 points on the year. Now, how I do that, you see all these numbers out here. That's actually attempts. This is attempts. This is oh no, these are all points. Duh, I'm stupid. Anyway, so this is 3156 divided by 25 to give me that many points for his passing yards. This is just basically adding up to this number. And then how I get to these numbers. So what I do, I will go to Pro Football Reference because it's just the simple and easy way to do it. I'll put in Lamar Jackson. All right. Lamar Jackson. All right. And you can see he has 46 games on his career. He has 947 attempts. So essentially what I'll do is I'll take this number right here and I'll divide it by this number right here, and that's how many attempts per game he's going to have, right? Well, since there's 17 weeks in this season coming up, I would times that number by 17, and that's how many attempts I think he's going to have on the year. Now, you can do it that way and then do yards per attempt, and that's how many yards he'll have on the year. Or you can just take his yards, all of the 7,085 that he's thrown, and divide that by 46, and then times that number by 17, and it should uh get you to this about the same number, if within 10 to probably 50 yards of the same number. So essentially what I'll do is I'll go through each one of these and do that. That's where I get the passing touchdowns. That's how I get the interceptions. That's how I do it per game. I'll divide it per game of what they're either their entire career, if it's 3 or less years, or the last 3 years. I don't really like to go further than that because the offense probably has changed since then, because in football, all offenses change all the time. So you probably know that if you are actually listening to this, because you probably had to do some research to get to this. So I'm here to talk about football. I understand that there's a lot of people doing it, and as you can see, I have 43 running backs statted out. I have 30. Well, I guess I haven't finished the quarterbacks yet, but I'll have 33 quarterbacks finished, and then I'm going all the way down to almost 100 wide receivers. And you can see I got catches, yards, and TDs. I don't really worry about fumbles because in fantasy, really, fumbles don't matter that much. Like, yeah, you lose 2 points, but how many times are you going to lose 2 points in a year? Like, for somebody like maybe Chris Carson or whatever, it'll be 2 more times than anybody else, but what's 4 points, you know? It still doesn't change where I'm going to rank him. It doesn't really matter that much. And then I'll do 30-something tight ends for whatever reason, even though tight ends are basically useless in fantasy unless you play in a tight end friendly league or a tight end premium league, like the Scott Fish Bowl. I do not play in it. I would like to. And if Scott, if you see this, I would like to play in your league, but I have tried emailing the past few years and haven't been able to get in. But I will try again next year. It's not that big of a deal. But yeah, essentially that's the initial episode, if you want to say that, of this podcast. I still don't have a name for it, so you're gonna have to bear with me. Yeah, but again, my name's Travis Cole. You can call me Wonder, and I guess I'll see you next time.